Do you always feel a massive need to be the best, but your confidence goes up and down like a roller coaster? One day you feel like you can take over the world, do anything you want, but the next day you feel like a total failure. If so, you are not crazy. In this video, I'm gonna explain what being a life path number one really means. I will also explain why feeling lonely and isolated when you start new projects is actually the secret to your success. Before we get into your specific traits, let me tell you how I figured this out. For a long time, I tried to act like a tough, highly competitive boss. Society tells us that if you want to be successful, you have to fight everyone else for the top spot. I tried to build a normal freelance design career with that mindset. It completely failed. I was doing endless client revisions, dealing with toxic bosses, and it pushed me straight into a quarter life crisis. I felt totally stuck. My own energy is all about freedom and constant change, so sitting in a rigid box destroyed me. But when I studied numerology, I realized that a life path 1 operates completely differently. If you are a 1, you are failing because you are trying to win someone else's game instead of inventing your own. Let's start with where this comes from. If you are a life path 1, you probably grew up feeling like you had to take care of yourself. Even if you had a good family, you developed a belief very early on that if you don't do it yourself, it won't get done right. Before of this, you learn to never ask for help. Asking for help feels like weakness to a life path 1. You would literally rather struggle in silence for weeks than admit to someone that you don't know what you are doing. This makes you incredibly independent, but it also makes you extremely lonely. You carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, and you never let anyone help you carry it. Now, let's look at how this destroys your career if you aren't careful. Life path 1 is ruled by the energy of the sun. It is the number of the creator, the pioneer, and the initiator. So here's the shocking truth. You don't actually want to manage other people, you just deeply, passionately hate being managed by someone else. This is why a 9 to 5 job feels like a prison to you. You process information so fast that you lose patience with slow thinkers, making you look stubborn or arrogant to your coworkers. The truth is, you aren't arrogant. You just see the finish line while everyone else is still reading the instructions. Let's talk about the dark side of this number that no one talks about. Your biggest secret is your imposter syndrome. Because you hold yourself to an impossibly high standard, you are your own worst critic. You beat yourself up over every tiny mistake that no one else even noticed. When things go wrong, you isolate yourself, you completely shut down and push people away because you need to fix the problem before you can show your face again. And this takes a physical toll because you are constantly overthinking and refusing to drop the heavy load. Life path 1 often hold massive physical tension in their upper back, their shoulders, and they suffer from frequent headaches. Okay, now let's talk about the relationships and love life of a life path number 1. You often accidentally dominate your relationships because you are so decisive, you end up making all the decisions, and then you get frustrated that your partner isn't taking the lead. You are also don't like to argue. Instead of having a long emotional fight, you are the type of person who will just cut someone off and walk away. So, if you are a life path number 1, the ultimate lesson for you is this. First, you must accept that you are meant to be a pioneer, not a follower. You are meant to build the road from scratch. Second, you have to stop seeking validation from people who are not on your level. Stop waiting for your family or your friends to understand your crazy business ideas. They won't, and that's okay. Your ultimate life lesson is to take full responsibility for your own choices. Stop trying to fit into normal jobs. Stop taking orders from clients who don't understand your vision. Embrace the isolation because when you feel alone, it just means you are finally walking at the front of the pack where you belong. You are life path number 1. Build your own empire on your own terms. If this hit home for you, hit the subscribe button. We are going to keep breaking down exactly how to build a life that actually fits your true energy.